Você já consegue entender um vídeo 100% em inglês? No vídeo de hoje eu vou testar o seu listening para você descobrir qual é o seu nível de compreensão oral em inglês. Hoje você vai poder avaliar se você já consegue entender tudo que as pessoas falam em inglês, mais ou menos o que elas dizem, ou se você ainda tem muita dificuldade. Hello everyone and welcome to English at Home. Meu nome é William e esse vídeo vai funcionar assim. Eu separei algumas perguntas sobre rotina em inglês, daily routine, e aí eu vou ler e responder tudo em inglês. E você vai tentar compreender, ou ver quanto você já compreende. Essas perguntas foram tiradas do site Learn English Every Day, que eu já comentei algumas vezes aqui no canal. Então, se você quiser testar com outras perguntas de diferentes temáticas, eu vou deixar o link aqui na descrição. Então agora bora descobrir quanto você já entende de um vídeo 100% em inglês. So the first question is, what's your typical daily routine? Well, I have a regular routine, so basically I do the same things in a similar way every day. My daily routine is to wake up early, usually at 6 a.m. or half past 6. Then I have a very cold shower just to make sure I'm really awake, and then I have breakfast with my mom and my sister. This is our favorite moment in the morning. And by the way, this is the only moment in the morning that we can all get together in the house. I think I have mentioned this before. I work at a private school, so this year I have to be there 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and I spend a whole morning there because I work only in the morning at school. When I got home, I love laying on a couch while I'm checking my social media, especially my WhatsApp, because there are always lots of messages from school and from my master supervisor. I hope she doesn't watch this video. And since I'm a teacher, I have to do lots of school and master things, such as creating activities, lesson planning, grading my students, writing articles, read articles, and write my master dissertation. And all those things require a lot of time. And of course, I have this YouTube channel where I have to do basically everything by myself because I didn't hire anyone yet. So I have to have new ideas, write scripts, record videos just like I'm doing right now. Today I'm going to record 2 videos, and then I have to edit this video and upload it on my YouTube channel. So basically everything that you see here on the channel, videos, posts, and the person who answers your comments are all me. I do everything here so far. And of course, there are some days I try to do different things like watching some movies or going out with my friends, which is something that I really like it because it helps me to keep a good mental health stage. I think this is important for everyone. And the next question is your morning routine different on weekends? If so, how? Yes, first because I don't get to wake up really early, like 6 a.m. or so. I can wake up at 7 or 7 a.m. and I don't have to do things in a hurry, because through all the week I have to take a shower quickly, have breakfast really fast, and those things are not healthy for us. So on the weekend, I can go slowly, I can have breakfast, talking to my family. We have more time to do this, and then we can do the chores without pressure. I can watch some YouTube videos while I'm doing chores, and doing things a little bit cozy. And also because my mom's at home, so she doesn't work on weekend as well, and we have more time to talk, to plan meals, and doing chores in a fun way. I don't really like doing chores, but since I need to, I try to make this moment less boring as possible. So when I'm like sweeping the floor, I put my what's the name of this? I don't remember. I think those are headphones. I put my headphones, and when I'm sweeping the floor, I like to listen to music so I can listen to it and try to sing. I don't sing very well, but it doesn't matter. I try to make this moment fun because I don't know about you, but I don't like it. So it's kind of boring for me. And that's how we spend mornings on weekends here in my house. We basically have breakfast and prepare meals and do the chores. What about you? What do you do differently on weekends, on morning weekends? Next question. What is the hardest part of your daily routine? Well, that's a tough question because I think the hardest part is to have a healthy work life balance. Because since I do lots of things throughout the week, sometimes I feel like I have to deal with many different things at the same time, and sometimes it gets me crazy. As I mentioned before, I'm a teacher, a master's student, and also a YouTuber. So those things require me a lot of time to do each single thing. So sometimes I feel overwhelmed because of all those demands. So I feel like when I finally get a free time from school, I have to be worried about my master and YouTube things. So I'm always overthinking about those things and don't get a lot of time to relax. So it's like a never ending process, and I feel like I don't have enough time to relax or to feel the nothing to do moment. Sometimes I feel like I don't have those moments, and I know they are important for us. Because since I have a lot of things to do, like grading lessons, grading my students, read and write articles, write my dissertation, and all the YouTube thing, it required me a lot of mental energy. So at the end of the day, I am spent. This expression is spent. To be spent means to be really, really tired. But I like to think it's just a phase, because next year I'll have finished my master's, so I'm gonna have more free time, or at least I'm not gonna spending so many times worried about academic things. Next question. What is the most relaxing moment in your daily routine? Well, as I just said, this year I don't have many relaxing times in my daily routine because of all those demands I told you about. But I really like watching movies, especially horror movies, because that's my favorite genre ever. I make some popcorn, I go to my bedroom and spend some hours watching things that make me happy. Also, that scares me a lot. And I also like when I finally have some time to go out with my friends because I really like them. By the way, in the next few weeks, I'm gonna be traveling to Bragança, which is a city located 4 or 5 hours driving from Belém do Pará. And it's a special city for me because it's also the place where I went to college. So it has a special place in my heart. I've lived there for 3 full years. It was supposed to be more, but because of all that pandemic situation, we had to move back for 2 years. So it was supposed to be 5 years, but it ended up being only three. And there I made a lot of friends, so that's why I love going back there just to see them. And that's what I'm gonna do next week. And the next question is, what do you think everyone should add to their daily routines? Definitely drink enough water because this is something I've been trying to do, and I think I've been doing a good job. I am drinking a lot of water this year. From the moment I wake up, I go to the kitchen and get a big glass of water that we have in my house, and this is the first liquid I drink. Also, I think everyone should practice more exercises, and this is a piece of advice for me as well because I don't move my body at all. I don't do anything like running or walking. I don't go to the gym. Oh my god. I wish I were those kind of guys who go to the gym, have a healthy eating routine, but I'm not this person. I mean, I'm not the kind of person who eats junk food or ultra processed, but I know it's not enough. We have to move our body in some way. But I promise I'm gonna try to change because this year I said to myself this year it was going to be a changing year. I'm gonna try to run more, maybe here around my neighborhood or go to run in the park. I see a lot of people here in my city doing that. So I can start from this, start from scratch. And definitely something I think everyone should do is to uninstall Instagram. Actually, social media in general. This year, since February, I uninstalled my Instagram. I still have access to my account, but it's not an easy access, you know. If I want to see something, I have to grab my laptop, log into my account, and then I can watch stories, scrolling things, you know. That was the way I found to make this moment less fun than just grabbing my phone and start scrolling around for hours. I know there are plenty of things people should add to their routines, but I think those ones are good for anyone who's trying to change, everyone who's trying to change some habits, you know, bad habits. And what about you? What do you think everyone should add to their routine? Se você entendeu tudo ou mais da metade, congratulations for you! Isso significa que o seu inglês já está show de bola e que você pode continuar o que você está fazendo porque está dando resultados. Agora, se você teve mais dificuldade ou precisou severamente das legendas aqui do YouTube, não se preocupa porque isso significa que o seu inglês ainda está em desenvolvimento. E para você melhorar, você precisa ter mais prática e mais tempo de exposição do seu listening. Então, se você quer continuar testando o seu listening 100% em inglês, eu recomendo que você assista esse vídeo aqui que tem no canal. So that's it! Thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel, porque toda semana tem um vídeo novo para ajudar você a levar o seu inglês para outro nível. See you next video. Bye bye!